Those who died that Saturday afternoon in 1989 are now in no doubt about what happened and who was to blame for it. Just before that 3 p.m. kick-off, Liverpool fans approached the Leppings Lane entrance to Hillsborough Stadium. Inside, the pens were already dangerously full. Terraces surrounded by high perimeter fences, as was the norm then. As the stadium fatally filled, there was a playful atmosphere amongst those unaware of the impending horror. The decision to open a gate, allowing even more people to pour in, was catastrophic. The match was stopped just after 3. By then, the first victims had already been dead for 9 minutes. In the moments after, fans even tore up advertising hoardings to use as makeshift stretchers. The chaos and the crushing happened right here at the Leppings Lane end of the stadium. 96 people were unlawfully killed. Their families now have answers, but their long journey for justice doesn't stop today. The jury ruled this man could have foreseen the tragedy. Match commander David Deckenfield opened the gate and now admits he lied at the time by blaming fans. He could now face criminal charges. Today, his former force again apologised.
I want to make it absolutely clear that we unequivocally accept the verdict of unlawful killing and the wider findings reached by the jury in the Hillsborough inquests. On the 15th of April 1989, South Yorkshire Police got the policing of the FA Cup semi-final at Hillsborough catastrophically wrong.
For 4 years now, 2 criminal inquiries have been examining the disaster and its aftermath. Evidence is being prepared for possible charges. But the man leading it told 5 News he hopes to win back the faith of those cynical about the police.
The families have got every reason to mistrust an inquiry like mine, which is led by me, who was a former chief constable, because they clearly have a real issue and an understandable issue with the police service.
For the Shadow Home Secretary, who was born in Aintree, today's conclusions are monumental.
It's actually, in the end, a vindication of the city of Liverpool. For many years maligned in those 80s, 90s years, as Margaret Aspinall herself says, the whinging Scousers, as we were called. But in the end, the country can see that the whinging Scousers were right. They were right to say something is wrong here. And actually, it's a vindication of the city of Liverpool because it truly understands what solidarity means, right and wrong, sticking the course, standing by each other. And that really means a lot to me.
The families have waited 27 years for today, but any decisions about future prosecutions will take many months yet.